Good afternoon, everybody. This is MVP AJD with a special event recording. I've had a couple of drinks, and I've been playing Madden all morning. I think this is like the 6th game I've played in a row, so you're kind of jumping into this a little late. Not a big deal. All you need to know is I've had a couple drinks. My team is undefeated right now. I have a player who is Apocalypse of the X-Men fame. Crash against him and be broken. My team's pretty solid. I'm playing as the Cleveland Browns, but we did a fantasy draft, so all the teams are pretty much even with, some people have really good quarterbacks, some people have really good, running backs. There's no real standout teams. Obviously, my team is the best because I control them. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the game. I'm currently undefeated. I think I lost one game in the preseason, but that doesn't count. I'm 3-0 right now. But my team has played very well. Apocalypse has, I think, 6 rushing touchdowns in the season. He's pretty good. He is truly the rocks of the Eternal Shore. So, a few drinks in, so this game may not go well. It's very possible. Last game, I mean, I've pretty much trounced every team, but we're gonna see what happens when Budweiser is in the mix. Yes, I've been drinking Krabby beer all day. We threw a party a couple weeks ago, me and my roommates, and it left us with about 4 or 5 cases of beer.
Let's see if he can do just that. Gives it up the gut.
Oh, Darren McFadden,
It starts with the sensational Andre
drafted him in a fantasy league a couple years ago, and he was a staunch disappointment. And then he continued to disappoint. Gets hurt every year. He's really not that good.
And I'm not sure that there's any other receiver that can match
I need to
the
focus.
combination of all the skills that he has. The
Yeah.
speed, hand-eye coordination, and just
Can't hang with me, son.
that he brings to the game.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be.
So this is the first time that the Browns have been 3-0 in a season, I think, since they've returned to the league. Just goes to show you that with a little bit of MVP AJD magic, anything is possible.
You can really go on and on about how great Brian Urlacher has been.
See, Darren McFadden, he's very good. Pretty weak. It's really weird seeing people play for incorrect teams, and it's also 2 years old, so Peyton Hillis is ranked very high. For those of you that don't watch sports, Peyton Hillis was a huge bust. He had one good year with the Browns, and I'll be shocked if he does anything this year. So another thing I guess that you're probably thinking is MVP AJD, somehow I know when you're recording this, and it's a Sunday afternoon. And you're right, it is a Sunday afternoon, and I've been drinking. But, like I said, there's a lot of beer, and when there's a lot of beer, you just gotta work at it. You can't let that beer go bad. Things just happen.
Deshaun Jackson from Cal might be the most exciting player in football right now.
Yeah, when he gets his hands on the ball,
Picking plays is very difficult right now.
Something incredible to happen,
And I have to do a lot of audibling,
I haven't seen many guys come in the league
making
and make as
audibles.
many big plays as Deshaun
It's very
Jackson
scary.
has.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer.
Oh, that went poorly.
Fans love this defense, and you can see why. It's a tough.
That's why I usually don't run play-action plays, but
going after the football.
that's fine. We're going to see if we can recover from that.
Central Florida is the leader of this defensive unit with numerous Pro
It's like I said,
Bowls.
we did a fantasy draft, and I got Drew Brees. He was quite a steal for where I got him.
But he has just such terrific
Ugh,
instincts
ugh.
and a nose for the
Just a whole bag of ugh.
have to be really
That didn't go well.
when he's out there on the field. Well, you can't just stare down.
Hard to play offense after a few drinks.
Defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
Aww.
Touchback.
He'll take over at the 20.
Boo and hiss. Boo and hiss, I say. John Madden is not calling my plays for me. My defense has done well. I think my defense has allowed like 26 points through 3 games, which is pretty ridiculous. Browns have never had defense that's that good. They're probably going to try to run with Darren McFadden. Oh! Oh, there's a... Oh. Get hype, get hype. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, bitches.
So the sack on first down brings up 2nd and long.
Oh, it feels so good when you just like shut down a drive. Conversely, it feels very poorly when a drive goes very poorly for you.
Pass is short right side.
Brent Selleck actually cost me $400 a couple of years ago in a fantasy league where he scored more points than Michael Vick did. And in a weird turn of events, my nephew beat me in a fantasy league, and about $400. I think it was either $300 or $400. I don't know if I've ever used that many curse words in a 5-minute span in my life.
He's going to his right.
Oh, Andre Johnson cannot hold on to it.
Thought he had a secure catch.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that.
So we're doing well. I mean, I've had worse first quarters. These returns are absolute nightmares.
Jackson fields it at the 42.
Sean Jackson fumbled twice in one game.
Didn't have a chance on that one.
I couldn't switch him quick enough to
For that poor guy out there, he's going to get killed.
switch to him and call for a fair catch. It just like wasn't happening.
First down and 10 to
But
go.
Apocalypse, he's hopefully gonna start tearing it up soon.
He's dropped down around the 45-yard
He's putting in work. He's doing work.
Now they're facing 2nd and 7.
You're about to see how shallow my play calling is. I call about 4 or 5 different plays.
It's knotted up.
And I'm probably going to call even less plays because I don't want to look like an idiot here.
Looks right.
Oh, Deshaun Jackson.
The defense has it, and they do.
Deshaun Jackson has done that a couple of times. He's known for being insanely fast, but dropping open passes. He's bailed me out of a couple of really bad games, but that just fumbling after a catch, you just gotta hold on to it. Just catch it, hold on to it, and go to the ground. He already had the first down. You don't gotta do anything crazy.
Palmer with the pitch.
But it seems the Titans' offense is weak. When Darren McFadden is your main back, it's just not going to go well. He's honestly just not very good.
They spot the rock on the 40.
Maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, he was injury prone still, but at least he was fast enough and he was a good enough running back that he was worth it. But he's just
throws to his right.
not that great. But they do have Carson Palmer, and this is a couple years ago, so he was a little bit better than he is now, and they got Andre Johnson. One of the best wideouts in the game. He's a big guy. If you can, go find the video of him beating the hell out of Cortland Finnegan. Cortland Finnegan, he kind of looks like a clown, a little white clown. He's also a huge bitch.
Passes out to his right.
Good throw, Carson Palmer. That was a nice... Good.
That guy is a huge target. You can't miss him.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Not really sure why you would do that. Just seems like a poor idea overall.
Short throw to the right.
Wow. Okay. Completed that in between the seams. That was nice.
All our fans could see what's
I'm going to lose this game in front of you guys after winning 6 straight, and I'm going to blame the fact that I'm recording it and I'm not focusing. So just get ready for that. Hopefully I can shut this down here and at least force him to get a field goal. I need a sack here really bad. Yeah.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Titans
Suck it, nerd.
stopped on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark.
Let Madden call a play for me. This better not blow up in my face.
Inside give. He gets out to about the 9-yard line. Brian
Tell me Darren McFadden is hurt.
there for the stop.
Art imitates life.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and goal from the 9.
Oh! Oh!
Cleveland has the football.
Brian Urlacher, who retired this year. Really sad. He didn't get signed, and he wanted a big deal, I think.
First down.
Truly tragic. One of the best players in the game.
Makes the throw over the middle. Hit as he caught it.
Deshaun Jackson isn't going to drop it twice.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so
You see that like pause for where my heart stopped. Whenever I throw it over the middle, just terror seizes me. I have a tendency to not see people willing to pick passes off just right in front of me. It all comes with the territory of not being very good at Madden. I play on All-Pro because Pro is a joke. I was blowing out teams like 35-0. And all Madden is just dirty cheating. Like the computer obviously is reading what your plays are. And it's just not very fun. And your team just turns it over like every opportunity. Like every bad pass gets picked off, and they just get fumbles all the time. It's really obnoxious. So I settled on All-Pro. Some might call me a Vagine for that, and whatever.
Coverage downfield.
Really?
The grab near the sideline, but no signal yet. They say no,
He didn't catch it.
just missed coming down.
King,
with a great catch there.
truly you are not a king.
3rd down now.
He's probably gone out of bounds on that play 3 times this season. Probably should really stop throwing to him, but
On the ground, up the middle.
see, Apocalypse. At least I can trust him. I better call a timeout here.
On 3rd down to
I thought it'd be funny to give Apocalypse a whole bunch of pads and make him a big black guy, so he would be a lot like the actual Apocalypse from X-Men fame.
For that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. He's searching for a receiver.
Ooh.
It's knocked down. Excellent play by the defender.
I was hoping he'd get rid of it a little bit quicker than that.
Offense after that incomplete pass.
We'll let Madden call an offensive play for me.
The 43.
I just need another first down, and then I can be in field goal territory, and then I'll feel pretty good about this.
Surveys the field. A deep strike over the middle.
Oh,
This is tipped.
oh, that's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. I'm not really good at throwing the ball in this game. I have some issues with it. We'll see if I can pull something together.
Searching for an open man.
Oh, that was terrible. That was just bad. So while we're talking about football, we're going to talk about Riley Cooper and how he dropped a couple of N-bombs. Went to a Kenny Chesney concert, and he said he'd fight every N-word in here.
He angles it out of bounds at the 28-yard line. And that was just a terrible punt.
That punt just gave them excellent field position. No way they're running out the clock now. They're going for points here.